sour, then you should come try my poison. She said, I grew up in the Garden of Eden, and ever since then, my lying eyes are deceiving. And there must be something wrong, 'cause I can feel her crawling around in my chest. Every time I try to pick her up, while she wraps herself around my neck. This girl, man, she coming closer, feeling my chest, a four-leaf clover. I must confess, she got me. Rose-colored blood, I can't believe my eyes. You wanna live with her? You gotta learn to die, right? Because there must be something wrong, 'cause I can feel her crawling around in my chest. Every time I try to pick her up, while she wraps herself around my neck. This girl, I don't see what the big deal is. It's just love, right? This girl says, if I can't have you, nobody can. I guess you just gonna be one lonely ass motherfucker, aren't you? And then she says, I love you so much.
Okay. So, a little bit late this morning. Can we hear everything? Can we actually see what's going on? Do we have good? Do we have game audio? Perfect. Okay, woke up late. Definitely a little bit off schedule. It's just one of those weird mornings. So, I guess let's begin. Where the heck? Oh, here it is. There's my screen. Headphones. Headphones are important. So anyway, like the title says, I built the Ewing. I'm in the middle of building out some of the rest of the ship now. Like, I'm trying to figure out the engine. Hey, Mezzy Gaming, what's up? Good to see ya. Oh boy. And I can hear Mr. Black. Dude, I didn't know you were here. Oh, good gosh. I thought I fixed that. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so I have to re-upload the edited version of the song, and only have the edited version of the song. Good morning, lady. Okay, so I built the Ewing is almost done. Did you pop by and visit it, or? Okay. We of course don't have sliding doors, so we're kind of limited to what we can do here, but we do the best we can. Yeah, I'm actually digging the ship. The flying it is going to be fun. We're doing a little bit of Rogue One. This is the Ewing. We've got almost all the way to the end of the build. And now I have to put on the thrusters in the back. So that's a bit of a challenge. I'm trying to decide what's the best way of doing it. So that's where we are this morning. I'm running a little bit late. Still trying to get my head in the game. I mean, I got up late, so once you get up late, everything is thrown off. Now, I could, yeah, it's probably best just keep it simple. Keep it simple. I can just use maybe let's just do two builds and compare them side by side. So here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna do two of them and compare. It's the only way to be sure. We have limited space. I can't make this thing too big. So off the bat, I just gotta start coming in. Because it needs to be 6 wide on the inside. It means that I'm already out of space. But I also have to hold thrusters on the inside of this. So 1, 2 down. I think most space saving thing would be to do this and make it do all 4 sides like this. Why aren't you listening to me? There we go. Which means doing that. Come and clean that up after. That. That. So 1, 2. Yes, I am. I'm doing the advanced circle. 1, 2. So 1, 2, and then the middle. Well, easy for me. Because I have to compare them. I have to see what's going on. Because the other method is well, that's already looking pretty big. That's more than 6. I should have only stepped on 1. Wow. Alright, we're going up. So only 1 step in. Holy crap. Alright. At least I have my coffee this morning. Hey, lady! Built Crispy, good to see ya. How many of you have seen Rogue One? Oh, wrong place. I know Mr. Black has recently seen it, and he's been very impressed with it. So, oh yeah, I gotta get your voice on. So yeah, I know that I seem to be talking to myself, but I swear Mr. Black is there. He's not just a figment of my imagination. At least that's what I told the doctors. He's a real boy. Real man dude guy. There we go. And then we gotta go down. So, take care of that. I can't believe that this is just 1 step. It's that small. Then we have the other side. Now this should line up perfectly. And there we go. We have an easy circle. Wait. Oh, just turn them one at a time. So. Exactly, and joining them on the corners so that that we're getting an additional step in there. If I had taken it and say moved it flush to the corners, it would look nice in some cases, but we were actually losing an additional step. So we kind of using the negative space as one of our pieces. So the negative space is actually kind of important here. Now it's important for this size because I was trying to get something around this size here, and I almost threw this on because it would have been easier. This is the original one that I started out with, and it just went big immediately. You know, you can fit like 2 thrusters in here when it comes down to it, side by side. And one of the things I found on, yep, that's it. That's the whole idea. The engines should not only just hold engines, but it should also hold balloons. This actually extends further back as well. So we're gonna extend the prototype. Once we get to a certain point here. I think we're gonna. Oh, there's a ring. All right, let's see. Hey, Miss Starbuff. Wooden key. Hey, what's going on? Yes, we have a little bit of Rogue One action going on. I kind of just threw the cockpit together. Let's just take a look at it. It's not a big ship. It's really not a big ship, but it is. It is largely a transport ship, and it's got the 2 pilot seats here, so I can get the droid in here, get some K2SO action. And your sarcastic droid. This is mainly the cargo bay here. Got to put in a couple seats where your passengers can hang out and wait for the attack. It's a great drop ship for the rebels. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to build it, because Mr. Black needs some of his ships over there, not just attack ships, but also cargo ships. I messed around with the top, tried to follow some of the design as close as possible. So we have a nice engine section going on here. As you can see, I use the monitors from the festival pass on the back here. I love the look of those things. I wish they were a little bit bigger, but no, it is what it is. I could have probably done a better job with the just using the neighborhood pieces, because that does look like neighborhood pieces, black neighborhood pieces. Maybe I'll rebuild those. We'd use vents instead. But I finally got to use some of the Star Wars pieces here. This is the Mos Eisley Circle for the power coupling or whatever. You use the Mos Eisley pieces and some more of the more engine parts. It's always fun when we can use some of those things. I actually considered some of them. One of those pieces did make it in. No, one of them made it in. Yeah, this guy made it in. It's more a matter of trying to match the appearance of what's there. All right, so there's of course a window in the front which we can't get, so I substituted a black open part, and that is actually kind of important because the pilot is supposed to be able to see down as well. So he's supposed to be able to look right down. See right there? Pilot can look down, and your passengers can look through and see where they're going. So it's a nice dual purpose. Yeah, I think. Okay, so in here we're actually supposed to have a couple of things going on, but I'm just going to add a couple of drop seats right in the middle, because you always need some drop seats. Oh, okay. Actually, hold on. We need to have two of those. One. I don't think that's too high, is it? Uh-oh. Man, the jumping on this is ridiculous. Alright, let's see. Can we get in the middle? I think that looks a little too high. What do you guys think? I think one panel up isn't probably enough. Here we go. We got our drop seats. Let's have a look. Yeah, we can hang out and then we gotta get the gunner position. But that's gonna be next. Okay, I'll come back to that. Let me get my bearings here with this thruster. I gotta build out the neck section, so we're gonna go bit by bit on this. Now, I was looking at using the roof pieces, haunted roof tiles. I'm feeling a little tired this morning, guys, so excuse me if I'm not up to my usual my usual chipper self. You know how cheerful I can get. Super cheerful. Hey, Rooster! What's happening? Legion. Hey, Legion 17 is here, guys. My keys. Oh, dear. I'll be right back. How can you see out your keys? Evan?
Yeah.
Where are you? drifted so far away. I think I've flown across the map.
How can you see that?
See what? It's on TV right there. Okay, apparently I've been on adventures while I was away. I'm still flying. Where the heck am I? I'm surprised I didn't float over to your base. Where the heck did I end up? Really? Oh, I just did it. You're right. Okay. So, oh my God. I did end up pretty far away. That's hilarious. Built crispy. Yeah, we got a nice, relaxing tour. Now, thankfully, I didn't put the oh, it's trees. Okay, I didn't put it down on. Oh, did you fly past this entire thing? Did we fly past the entire ship? What the heck is going on here? There's a mat floating in the midair above the X-wing. I'm scared to break it. A mat, little blue mat. I thought that you'd built. Oh. Okay then. Let me just break that. Okay. Bye. So we got the. I guess you guys weren't kidding about the nice relaxing tour. We should put a whole row of buildings spread out over here, just so we can have a proper tour next time. Set up a pub, and and another pub, and maybe a pub. This reputable bar. Yes, you had an idea. Mr. Black has an idea, guys. Yeah, the Mos Eisley Cantina. Behind. Oh, okay. From the Force Awakens. Yeah. Well, we could build a similar structure, a similar pub. All right. Okay. So Mr. Black has a new project. He's going to build the pub from Force Awakens. Okay. Thing is, we do have to spread them out. So I don't know how feasible it is to have a tour. I mean, like, you know what? Put the buildings far enough apart. Suppose we can avoid breaking the world. Oh, really? Mr. Black has been doing his research. He's been getting a little more informed about Star Wars. And I think he's digging it. He's liking a lot of what he's been encountering. So we're making a fan out of him. But we're making a different type of fan. A builder fan. Yes, puppy? Okay, she the one's bacon. What does she want? And it's kind of interesting seeing the reactions to Star Wars, because people react differently, vastly differently to Star Wars. Mr. Black's reaction is interesting mainly because he's coming in as an adult. I think I like the look of this. I wonder. Oh, you know what? Let me replace that with something else. What was I saying? Ah, yes. Because kids react differently than adults do. So seeing Miss Black's reaction is kind of like reliving some of that. Nope, doesn't work there. That childhood. No, that's wrong. That's not what I mean. I'm trying to find the words here. Come on, I write. I should be able to find words. Dang it. I think you guys kind of know what I mean, right? Yes, Mr. Black does love sci-fi, space, and everything. So this is it's and Star Wars is interesting in how the it brings the fantasy and the science fiction element together. It's more of it's not hard sci-fi. Hard sci-fi. Hold on, I have to add my kid to school here. Hard sci-fi is like the Expanse. Actually, not Expanse isn't even hard sci-fi, but it has more hard sci-fi built into it than say Star Wars does. Star Trek is leans more to the sci-fi, but of course there's the fantasy elements. You can't get away from the fantasy elements. That's the thing for me. If the thing is, warp drives have rules, and that's the one thing that I think is really important when watching some of these things. Is that some of the writers will pretty much dismiss things as it's fiction anyway. Who cares? And it's when they go out and they break the rules of the world, the established science rules of how everything works, that it causes problems. Because we need those rules in order to establish where we are in this reality. And I think Star Wars does best when they just take their coat off and relax for a little bit and stop, being so reliant on the Jedi and everything else that goes on with it. Some of the best elements that have come out of Star Wars is Rogue One. And I know you absolutely love Rogue One, just haven't seen it for the first time. But Rogue One, it was I fell in love with that movie because of one reason. It was not your regular Star Wars. It was Star Wars as a war film. You got a chance to see a different side of the Star Wars galaxy. You got to see not a world, but a galaxy at war. We got to see the actual war side of things, and it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty at all. Good people doing bad things. Yeah, hold on, my kid is talking to me. That's for you. Did you have two?
Yeah.
Then it's for me. Is there only one or two? Do you want to split it? Well, that's two pieces. Your brother probably hasn't had, but your mother. Yeah. You know what? I'll just cook some more for him. Let's give me one. Give me one. Give me one. We'll split. Yes, there we go. Lovely bacon. Aha. The bacon. What do we call it? The bacon negotiation has been concluded. All right. Let's get back to building this engine, shall we? I'm sorry for the chewing. Really, really am. But it's bacon. I'm sorry. I have no choice. Let's see if we can get rid of that. And what else can we get rid of? Anything else? Nothing? All right. Okay, I was trying to get the other piece in. Now, you might think that an engine like this would be so much easier to build, but it actually can get a little complicated. Because we do have those rules to follow here. We don't have any proper sized gray pieces. I mean, like, we have a ton of gray pieces. This game is pretty much made up of gray pieces. It's pretty much the only color that we had for a long time. Gray and brown. You guys don't remember when we didn't even have white. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. Man, flashback. Flashback to the song and the days. I just got like PTSD. Oh, son of a... Really? Okay, so I'm gonna have to just establish which sides have those pieces and figure the rest out. I can come back and do cosmetics later. I'm still figuring out the shape of the engine. I screwed up. That was supposed to be backward. So yeah, circles. Fun with circles. The thing is, I was going over a whole explanation of circles yesterday. Mainly because I sensed, maybe because I sensed what I was going to be doing. Because I had a fair amount of quote unquote fun last time I built the Rogue One. Sorry, not Rogue One. Yeah, this is the ship. It's called the Rogue One. Should we go see what amazing build Mr. Black is working on today? Hey, Mr. Black, you think we should come see? Yeah, because Never's asking. He wants to know. But the question is, are you ready to showcase it? So are we at a good point that we can come and see it? All right, we can do a drop ship. And he's located it on an island off the side. So I hope you guys are ready for this. Man. Okay, yeah, I think this was a good choice. I'm gonna need a couple of these ships. Of the U-wings. Okay, let's go and let's take a look. It's 9:08. There's Mr. Black, far down below. What is this he's working on? It looks like a pub to me. I think it's a pub. A gigantic pub that has not rendered in yet. Okay, so yeah, no, I can't move either. I'm here and everything is still rendering, so that means that it's loading. Hey, kaboom! It's the boomer. The kaboomer. And here we are. Dang it, I wanted a proper look at this as we came in. Alright, so I'm gonna fly out. Oh, I love the towers. Nice. Mr. Black has been a little busy. He went and got the Lego model. Is this from the PDF that you're working from? Mr. Black is working from a picture. He could have actually gotten the PDF from the Lego store and built this, but he went and got a picture, and he's doing his own measurements and working on get. Yeah, this is just how he rolls. That's exactly how he rolls. I think the Lego PDF may have put too many constraints on him, so this is actually a really good choice that he's made for this. So the original Jedi Temple is 1,000 meters, 1 kilometer, shorter than a mile. But you know what? For you Americans, let's just call it a mile. It's a mile high, a mile square. So this is not to scale, of course. What we're doing here, our conceit is that this is not the Jedi Temple from Coruscant. It is a Jedi Temple. So we're going to be treating the insides a lot differently than you normally see, as long as we don't hit complexity. And you may look at this and say, how the heck can we hit complexity? Well, apparently you've not met Mr. Black. He said every piece is a single piece. So, all right, there we go. That's a single piece. This is a single piece. That's a half piece. Dude, why didn't you use the full piece for this one? It's silly little. Oh, good God! It has a silly little groove on it. His words. It has a silly little groove on. I didn't want that groove. Picky. Oh, I remember the groove. The groove is at the top. You're right. So now we actually have okay, so you doubled the pieces for this instead. Oh my God. Okay, so we might hit complexity. We were still trying to figure out the interior, but the plan is just to have like 2 floors. One huge main floor with columns and everything else, and then like a council area above. Like, this is actually pretty good. So this is, yeah, nice. Nicely spaced. Very well done, my friend. So 3 high and then 2 high. Love it. All right. Well, anyway, there's no doors in. So I'm going to leave now and head back to my ship. But the question was asked, what is Mr. Black working on? And now we know. And the best thing is that it's right by one of the shrines. So he's picked quite nicely. You have to build up a little infrastructure around it. That will be pretty cool. Yes, we're all still building with hands tied behind our backs since angles got taken away. I found a workaround for angles, by the way. I said it's a good one, and everyone can use it. It's really complicated. It swivels. Oh, you know what? I went to the wrong place. I should have taken them to see Darth Vader ship. We built the Darth Vader X-wing, by the way. Who wants to see the Darth Vader X-wing before I get back to the build? Oh, okay, fine. Yes, Salat, we might hit complexity. The question, okay, so we will hit complexity. The question right now is simply a matter of where we're gonna hit complexity. All right, I'm gonna take a flight across. Oh, there's the hangar right ahead. And there's Construction Island. Things are actually pretty close together here. Sure, it's 1,000 meters away, but it's still pretty close. If I had remembered, I would just taken the ship. Yes, the Darth Vader X-wing. We got it done. And this was so much trouble. Good God, man. I think I spent about 2 hours balancing the ship. It's absolutely ridiculous. The center point for this ship is just, it's ridiculous. All right, let me just let it all render in. Yesterday was a bad day for wings, by the way. For the X-wing and for the Emperor shuttle. So anyway, here we go. We have Darth Vader shuttle. The sides are angled using the using what are they called again? Swivels. The free floating swivels. It's a matter of like placing it down and adding blocks and getting it into place. But this is a ship. Let's take a look from the top, because you don't really get a good sense of it unless you're seeing it from the top. We got this rounded piece all the way back here. I've kind of done something similar to this before, but this is the most detailed that I've managed to get, and the most scale accurate. I think I could have gone a little bit more on the angles, so I might try a little sharper angle and redo that. But this is Darth Vader's ship. The cabin is huge, by the way, and I had to take out the swivel because I think it was causing issues with flight. So we used to have a really nice view. You know what? I'm gonna put this back. Let's see if we can get that going, because we sorted out some of those issues, and I don't think having a swivel affects it one way or the other. Too many bills here. All right, so we're gonna fly out. Keep in mind that we're still balancing this thing. Oh no, we have the glitch. I have to break something on the ship. What can I break? Yeah, I can. I have to fly away, remember? On the ship, not on the on the base. There we go. And we're in the air, and let's go. See, the balance is still off. No. Dang it. Okay, something happened last night. I don't know what. No, not under there. Oh, crud. Seriously, dude? Upside down? Balloons are jacked this morning. Be aware. Oh, okay, so that's not going to do anything. Yeah, this is why I wasn't showing the ship off today. I was focusing on my Ewing, and I'm going to go back to focusing on my Ewing. Because at least the Ewing is safe. So yeah, we have some issues. Alright, okay, yeah. In that case, I'm just going to go back across the bay, if you don't mind, and work on a ship that's not going to try to kill me. I don't think I'm going to be doing any actual flying today. As much as I want to get the Ewing in the air, it may be really dangerous. Now, where did I put my ships? I gotta say that I love having the main areas so close together. Like the Star Wars island is right across the bay from the Lost Isles, and if you go north, you actually go onto the mainland. So I mean, everything is right there. Yeah, lots of issues. So it's much safer to just to sit and build than do any major lifting right now. So all you adventurers out there, you survivor players, my hat off to you, because you guys are brave. All right, back to the build. Back to the lab again. Okay, so we have a couple things going on. So that wants to be there. Interesting. I gotta find a place to put my thrusters. So, okay, we need 2 in. Tight space, very, very tight. Let's get rid of the back one, because we can also put balloons in here. Engines are great for ballast. So don't be sleeping on that. Oh, I don't think we can actually put a 3rd one up here, can we? No, we can't. So I'm going to have to find something else to put there. So I can slide, can I even slide balloons in? Alright, next is thrusters. Where are my thrusters? Hello, thrusters. So that's 1. Can I get 2? Son of a... Okay, let's go vertical. Because one of the important things about the Rogue One is that it's fast. And we can't get 2 in here. Spacing is too tight. I added more spacing, man. I added more spacing. Okay, you know what? I may have to do what I did on the original one. And what I had to do there was center it, add balloons here, and then add another row where I can add another engine. So we had like stacks of engines. All right, let me add my balloons. Oh, this may be problematic. But let's see. Balloons, 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 balloons. We're adding a lot of space back here. Not space, a lot of weight back here. So it's important to be able to add your balloons to balance things out a little bit. Where those balloons get placed, however, can be a challenge because I have no right side up space in there. I mean, I shot myself in the foot a little bit. Okay, you know what? We're gonna have to do a cheat. And see, this is why I'm building one engine at a time, figuring out all the little problems. No, I don't. That's gonna be upside down. Upside down is bad. Let's do right side up. If we're gonna put a floor in and attach a balloon, then let's make it count for something, shall we? Here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. Something is in the way. That cannot be in the way. What are you on about? Trash talking me. Let's try this again. There we go. I should have not had any issues. It's your problem. Okay, so from here, I can take a balloon, slap it on. If I can actually get it on here. Come on, come on. No, it's touching the top. Son of a me. Ah! Spacing. I do need it to be a little bit bigger. Maybe I should be doing, no, dang it. Okay. I think I'm going to have to make a sacrifice. And do this. So the entire thing is not going to be smooth all around. This should give it the amount of space it needs. Seriously? What? What? The hitbox. Oh. Okay. Now I see what the real issue is. The issue is the hitbox. And the hitbox is getting in the way. So I need to use the balloon trick to get it centered. Question is, will it work for the back? Okay, you know what? I can probably transfer this from there. Let me just work some magic here first. I value the smoothness, the lack of studs that we're seeing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to finagle my way around. And try to get this piece over there. This is not the same level as that, but I should be able to move a balloon from here onto there. Because the balloon will move itself. There. No more hitbox problems. Balloon in place. Woo! A lot of work for that, huh? So you guys get to see some of my brain process today. And it just problem solving. We're trying to figure out some of those issues. And we get to keep the aesthetics. That's one of the big things. The aesthetics are huge. And I'm out of coffee. Okay. So we've taken a major step here. But now we have to take another step back. And we're actually closing in a little bit. So I'm a little nervous that we're going to lose the thruster. But let's see what happens. So I'm going to go 8. Get the neighborhood piece in here. Friendly neighborhood. Solid piece all the way through. Except for that little chip. That chip is so annoying. But there we go. We got 2. You know what? This should actually not even be 2. That should be 1. Because of the size of the circle. It's so much smaller now. Alright, so. Ooh, that's gonna be tight. Like Toyga. That's right. If any of you get that Austin Powers reference, you are awesome. If you don't get it, I'm sorry you're not awesome. Come on, Rooster, don't fail me now. I don't hear you, Rooster. I think Rooster is not awesome. You have failed me for the last time. Is that General Veers? I forgot who failed Vader. Oh. Yes, I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget that you are completely clueless when it comes to Star Wars stuff. I think it was General Veers. Wasn't he the one who dropped out of hyperspace early in Empire Strikes Back? You guys, help me here. Was it General Veers who dropped out of hyperspace too early? And Darth Vader had to force choke him, because sometimes you gotta choke a dude. Man. Okay, I'm really rethinking this bit. I may actually have to use the Mos Eisley pieces, because this reduction is not the greatest. Wow. Or, son of a, what happened? Okay, so this has to come out 1. I see what happened. Went by 1. And the grave digger puts... I don't think I'm going to be able to fit a large thruster in here at all. And I don't like that reduction. The reduction is too much. Alright, let's see if we can, what we can do here. Go to 6 instead. No, that needs to be an 8. 8 is the right size. Let's go from the outside instead, this time. So if we're going from the outside, this should be a little different. And it should give us a little bit more room. Every single block that I place just reduces everything. Okay, I like that. I like that better. It's the right amount of reduction. And to think all this work just to figure out one engine. typical day in my brain. So welcome to heck. Oh, there. Well, I hope some of this has at least been a little entertaining for you guys. I know it's definitely a different stream than normal. But I blame Mr. Black for that. Why? Because I can. Huh? Hey, the modernists! You just missed our tour of the Jedi Temple. Good to see you, the modernist. Uh-oh. What? Okay, thank you. Ooh, okay, and one more. We are doing a little bit of rogue wanting this morning. We have that ugly gap. But nothing can really be done about that unless I go from the outside. Yep. Oh, it's okay. I will head back over there. Just for you. I'm just... Oh, son of a... What? I'm just here trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing. And why am I doing it so badly? You know, the usual. I'm just being a hack over here. We've pretty much spent the entire morning building this engine. So it's been a bit of a journey. An emotional journey. But now I can go ahead and reap the fruits of my labor and put a thruster or a second, maybe I can fit one thrust in here. I don't know. Will it go on here, or do I need a machine block? I think I may need a machine block. Let's find out first. Come on, thruster. Do not fail me. Yes! Ha ha! I mean, aha! It's the Rogue One ship. It's actually Rogue One. So there we go. The U-wing. I think we have a good engine design now. So now that I've figured out all this, I can actually go ahead and build 3 more of them, which I will not be doing on stream. Hey, Divine, good to see you. You've come back for a little bit of the Rogue One action. Mr. Black wants to go and build Scarif now. So we kind of got to talk him out of that, but I don't think that's going to be possible. He's I know his brain is already working. He's already saying, I know what to do. So we are going to see a little bit of Scarif action at some point, because it's such a great Imperial base to build. And it's actually one that I want to do as well. So I am not going to discourage him that much. You know, out of my own selfish reasons. Oh yes, that's going to be a great collaboration. Hey, maybe we can actually get the modernists to come in and help with of the rebel base or Imperial base. Modernists, have you ever decorated any Imperial stuff? I'm here hijacking the modernists again. I know you've been on a bit of a building slump recently. So I'm hoping to, excite you a little bit more. Get you back into the groove. So come on. Come and hang out with us. We'll do all the heavy lifting of getting the actual, Imperial stuff set up. And then we can just take it from there. Tell you, the Empire has got so much. Unfortunately, the Empire has more cool stuff than the Rebels do, but the Rebels have the advantage of flexibility. And we know how much Mr. Black loves to decorate. Yeah. Well, the modernists would love to come in and help out. So, yeah. So if you have some rebel stuff, the Jedi Temple. Once we get that set up, yeah. If anyone does not know who the modernist is, and I don't know how that's possible, she is one of the premier builders, designers in Lego Fortnite. She's an actual real life architect, which is actually kind of really cool to see because we're actually looking at a whole correlation of what people do in real life and how they build in the game, and it's quite fascinating. Mr. Black was just pointing this out yesterday that there's seems to be like a really high mix of building abilities and how it correlates to people's real life work. Yeah, exactly. Like Robot Man is an engineer. We got Mr. Black himself. He was an architect. Here we go. Get that on there. And it's, and I believe oh my God, Shadowsfell is also an architect. So it's really interesting to see what people do and how it translates to the game. Oh, you're not an architect. I thought you were an architect. Mr. Black, you lied to me. I blame Mr. Black. It's his fault. No, no. You told me. Anyway, my whole point is go follow the modernist. Absolutely brilliant. You will love her work without a doubt. There, I have plugged you. Kaboom. It's Wednesday, so Kaboom has a stream coming on. Kaboom is one of the premier toy builders in the game. I'm trying to get him back into building more elevators, but I see Haskins jumped into the fray the other day, and he's done some really, really cool stuff. So I'm still working at getting Kaboom to come over and not Kaboom. I have it in my mind that I need Kaboom to be building elevators again. Really cool, different elevators. Let me see. Okay, so the back end of this. Let me just get this all done. Oh. Oh, did he now? But is it... okay, we'll have to get him in. I mean, there's lots of... He's probably won't do Rebels. Although he did do his Imperial base the other day. I mean, sorry, not the other day, but when he was doing his Imperial base, he didn't have all the pieces that he has now. Like, That would be interesting. That would be fun. I don't think I have enough room. No, the balloon is not going to work. Okay, no more balloons. Dang it. And I can't reduce that much more. So I wonder if we can use the Mos Eisley pieces. Let's check this out. The Mos Eisley are the rounded pieces. I've used them over on the X-Wing. But they were definitely way too small to use here. And of course we have this issue, which is that everything is not set up properly for it. So we need to get some other pieces in first. Okay, let's get this in and let's get it set up in the right place. So I just need to have this piece on here, and I can transfer all of my pieces from this. But I think it's only need to transfer one piece. Once it's done, it's locked in. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this and put it somewhere else. Okay. Looks like I need this on the inside. Or I just need something for this to stick to. So this should work. Once it sticks to that, I think we're good to go. Should be one down. Maybe too small. Hey, Iron Geek. Okay, so the problem right now is that it's too small. I think it's too long. Let's try to expand this a little bit. If we can expand it by one, and maybe it may work a little better. So one down, one out. Which gives us more room actually, and gives us room for a balloon. Yep, I'm designing a single thruster today. Who would have thought this would be today's stream? Okay, so apparently that has to come down one, not two. One. I thought the movement would go on all sides. Uh-oh. Okay, so I did screw that up. Perfect. Good to know. Let's reset. One more time. 1, 2. This game abhors ones. So that was a little surprising. 1, 2. There. Now all is right with the world. We got... I'm not going to even try to exactly follow the design because we have limited pieces. So I'm going to take the win. Yep, I'm taking the win. Roof pieces. Mos Eisley. Let's match the color at least. All right, I need to get that a little further down. That will do it. Come on. Sometimes when you can't see it, it doesn't like to work. It goes quantum on you. Can't see me, I'm not working. Ridiculous. Why aren't you working? You should be working. Oh, great. All right, so this is now off. So I'm going to have to align myself to this just to get that to work in there. Because the spacing is messed up. I don't know why the spacing is messed up, but spacing is messed up. But there we go. One way to always get your spacing set properly. Align off of the piece that you're working with. Not off the other pieces. The other pieces are going to give you a gap. Just find the straightest edge. So a little bit of lesson there for you. Welcome back to the Mad Puck School for Star Wars enthusiasts. There we go. Okay, so with all of that being done, the same design from yesterday's stream? No, this is the Rogue One stream. This is Rogue One design. So we got the X-Wing over there. Hey, Iron Geek, what's happening? Yeah, I haven't repaired that. I actually went and I built Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. I've been on like a whole building streak today. Oh, dang it, Legion. Oh, it's 9:52. Wow. So we did spend an entire hour and a half building a single thruster. I was kind of joking about that, but wow. I guess it just needed to be done. But thank you guys for hanging out. It's always cool to hang out with you guys and just, just build, chat a little bit. You guys are the best audience. All right, I need to put another thruster. No, I need to put a balloon, not a thruster. And a balloon needs to go onto a machine block. So a machine block needs to fit in here. I need like a single machine block and not this nonsense. This is gonna kill me. Yep. All right, let's see. Come on, be nice to me. It's not gonna be nice to me. I need up. Oh wait, hold on. I just turned. So it fits in there, but the balloon is going to stick out because the balloon is, how big? The balloon is 7 pieces big. Oh, so close. I can't even cover that. Yeah, I was, the Rogue One actually has wings on a swivel. These are supposed to open up, but after the issues that I was having with the with pretty much using swivels on a movable surface and keeping them not exploding, especially with the X-wing, I opted not to have these wings open. So this will be the closed position. I think my X-wing is going to have to be pretty much at a fixed position, but the structure will be there. So I'm going to show the full design, but I still got to go rebalance it, which is I'm going to delay my tutorial for a while because I got to get it flying. I mean, it's so far that you can take things, that you can build things, but they have to fly, at least in my world. All right, let's just put safety down. Yeah. But someone did point out that some people would just want to build it just for the cred, and actually have it as an ornament. Yes, exactly. Yeah, it was a good centerpiece too. I believe the word that you're looking for is fault. No, not my fault. Fine. All right, I think so. That piece kind of got in the way, actually. Let me see if this is now going to be out of the way. Come on. Yes. We have green. Oh. We have green. Now, I believe there are only a couple more pieces that I can use in here to get into that space. I thought I was going to have to use this, but the balloons don't actually snap to that. But they do transfer to it. So if I can put this on top here. Oh, look at that. I have a second space for balloons. So I should be able to take my balloons now, 956, and transfer it, and have two balloons. So we have more space, and we have space on the back to close it up. Woo! Oh, right. Okay. We have to go show Modernista Temple. So let's go on a tour before I close this up. And this actually works out because it means that I come over to you and you don't have to come over here to dance our way out. All right. One more. Let's go look at the temple. Okay, I got 3 more of these guys to go. Fun times. I really hope they do. I mean, like, the swivel should be made of iron at the very least. Just the one swivel. They don't have to make all. As much as I want all of the metal pieces to be the machine blocks to be made of metal instead of wood, like make them out of gold or iron or copper or something stronger. But you have to use wood to make machine parts, and it's ridiculous. I mean, copper has been in the game from the get-go. A little copper and a little frost spine, and boom, you have machine block parts. All right, let's do a quick drop. Faster than a thing. All right, let's let that render in. There we go. And Mr. Black has got himself a Jedi temple. This is a small Jedi temple based on the main temple in Coruscant, which is 1 kilometer high. Let me just remind you of this fact: 1 kilometer high. So you can measure that. That's 1,000 meters. as actually smaller than a Star Destroyer. Are you frozen? Okay. So we're going to scale this down accordingly, and it's not actually a matter of scaling, but it's a matter of treating it as the actual size it is. So think of this as a Jedi Temple outpost. So Mr. Black is going to get the doors in and everything, and we're going to have a nice interior with some good. So I have to break a wall to get in now. Mr. Black, what is the problem with doors? Okay. All right, fine. I'm breaking in. Yeah, I just did. All right, so here we are. So he's got to do some columns in here, but the modernist, if you have any ideas about how to make a temple nice and roomy and so cool on the inside, let's get your brain going. It's not just decoration as well, because you are an excellent builder, and we're kind of on the outskirts here. It doesn't have to follow all of the conventions of Star Wars. Star Wars has its own conventions, but the Rebels and the Jedi have their own rules to follow. So I think it's actually kind of a good fit for someone of your ability. And this way Mr. Black can go off and build something else, because he wants to build a cantina. Right. Oh yeah, so huge. Anyway, feel free to join us at any time. We're friends on Epic, so join us and you can come check out the place. All right, I do have to go, Mr. Black. Get over here. Down to the beach. There we go. All right, I am the MadPuck66. I stream every day from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. when I have to run off to work, which is right now, and I'm going to be late, but that's A-okay because I don't have any meetings this morning. Anyway, we stream in live builds in Lego Fortnite, always live builds. We build in Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, fantasy. We're doing the countdown to May the 4th right now, where we're building up this entire world using the Star Wars Island and the Lost Isles to build a whole story for Star Wars. So we have lots of ships going on. We've got excellent builds like the Jedi Temple in the back there, Rebel bases. We got the works. So come on back every weekday, and we're gonna keep on building. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Mr. Black says bye.